be the
Good
place where they
morning.
prepare right now because the
It's
flood is still
morning,
rising
and
they are starting to bring.
I'm supposed to be on a show, so that's where you're hearing that voice coming from. They are already talking and all of that. They'll also be joining. Like I said in the title, just talking about, the state of economy in Nigeria, what people are going through and stuff like that. So they're going to be bringing me in. We saw the way things are right now in Nigeria. And the sad thing about it is that if we don't do anything, this thing is going to keep working.
By next week, we'll do
and people are just going to keep adjusting more and more and more. Although Nigerians are very good at adjusting and just getting on things.
Let us know. Then we on our own will carry our leg to that place, go see all those houses where we say they talk. So first, just as a way of wrapping up, talk to your two brothers for Delta. I want to talk to them before you talk to me.
Okay, so I'm just
before you advise us.
Okay.
Apollo, say to see antelope, now he had passed to kill her. If we see people where we voted for to give our complaint, at least
okay. That's quite an interesting proverb, that to see antelope now he had but to see her, which is actually true if you really look at it on the way that it is. But on the issue of the economy, the Nigerian economy has turned into something else, and you see some of the things, the World Bank coming out to say that some of the reforms that are taking, there are needed reforms, there are these, there are that, there are those. And there have been a lot of people who have asked, the World Bank, these reforms, you said these reforms are things that are supposed to have been taken. If not, Nigeria was on the brink. But the same last administration, what did you say about it? Is it same you people that will be giving it loans and stuff like that? You just give loans to countries, even when these loans are being mismanaged, these loans are being looted, these loans are being used anyhow. And it makes one wonder, it's World Bank really interested in people growing, or is just interested in trapping nations and making them to be subjected to other nations, or having them under your thumb in the case of this thing that you use, what do you call it, the debt that you use to just hold it out perpetually. So these are some of the things that one has to just keep asking these questions as they go on. But I'm just waiting for them to come over to call me in. But they're having a conversation about someplace, I believe. So we're gonna follow. So for those who have joined, thank you so much for joining. I'm still a little bit sleepy. I'm not that much of a morning person. I would rather sleep. That's why anytime I have interviews at like 8 a.m., I'm always like, no. So say some of the things. Okay, there was the land that was being shown just now. If you say it.
Like this, I say that would if they feel it now, but say if there's any contact, there's anything, you tell and say if you want to go look at the place, so that you go liaise with the people and they will arrange and how they say come out there too. Say this kind of thing when you see people come out, logistics to come out to, like transportation and all of those things. Whether logistics also be available.
There's an evacuation team. Because of there's an evacuation team. But we don't expect to read that before they move come out.
Okay.
That is like crossing the red line. We're supposed to move when the evacuation team will come in. But in the case of emergency, we have an evacuation team that will go to the communities and move our people out. That one is in place.
All right. Okay, maybe off.
Good morning, nobleman. Amen. Thank you so much. For your kind words.
No problem.
All right.
Okay.
That's our first source at home. That will be the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor of Delta State, Sheriff Oporiwori. And from time to time, for this program, we always chat with them and Edda will come here and ask a question. So Edda, your brother speak.
I don't hear that. The only thing is, if you go feel release numbers, you go see call them, give them feedback. Say people where you give me their numbers, as if you.
Hi, hello, sorry about that. I needed to just go off quickly. My husband is going to work, so he came to say bye. And as per custom, I just need to hug him, kiss him, pray for him. God bless his day. And
all right.
so
Yes,
it's something that
press secretary to the
we
governor
do, I do, and
who they talk to for inside this program.
it works for us.
In Nigeria, we don't highlight the different issues. So, Sheriff, just to by way of wrapping up.
So they're gonna wrap up. Please, if you have any question or anything, just let me know.
Hello, Sheriff. I said
just
by way
say
of wrapping
hi.
up. Then what you don't
Let's
talk. Sheriff, by way of
hear
wrapping up. Advise your people.
They will soon be rounding up now. Honestly, I mean, I was calling. I thought immediately 8. That's when they're gonna call me. You know, otherwise I would have slept some few more minutes.
Like
I would have put my distance.
Listen to his last statement. He said, "We are building. We are building. This is 18th of October. You are still building where the people will stay." How do you see that statement? That's not assuring the people. If I go back home and tell my people they are still building, see when. And secondly, he said, call your local government chairman. You there in the studio. Is it easy for me to call my local government chairman? You know that is
exactly, which is true. I mean, this of elected officials, you can't reach them. This is not supposed to be. They're supposed to be at the beck and call of people. People are supposed to have access to them. But in case of Nigeria, you're blocked, you're stopped from saying, all of these people.
On the 28th of last month, we were in the community discussing on how to evacuate our people, on how to support our people, on how to support them if what comes to work.
All right. Because of other discussion, one other issue we'll get. My brother Sheriff, you see it there? Sorry, Festus. I don't hear. I know the wrong. You just talk to people, particularly the ones who do those communities, before we wrap up from here. Yes, my advice is say, make them come out for the area when water they cover. Make them come up land. Life, like I said before, for the beginning, life not get duplicate. Make them come up for the water area. Make them come up land. Government will take care of them.
Somehow it's very easy for people to say that it's easy for you to move. You don't, if you come out the way you want to enter, whose house are you going to go to? So these are some of the things that
the program continues. My sister, our sister, called AishaYesufu, they're online that we need to talk about hunger with the everywhere for Nigeria. We'll take break for the cover program for Nigeria.
Okay. So that's it. So they will soon be calling me in to come in and let's talk about that. But in the meantime, like I said earlier, if you have any question or you have anything that you like to say, just go ahead and say it. Go ahead and let's have that conversation. Yeah, I can hear you. You're welcome.
Begin your segment, please.
Oh, so sorry. A free melanated woman. Thank you so much. I actually was speaking, but I didn't realize I had muted it. And so like I was saying that on the issue of INEC, whether INEC will be dismantled, for that to happen, there has to be a massive uprising where people are coming out and demanding that that be changed. And that's something that is very critical, and it needs a large number of people, not 1,000 people, 200 people coming out to protest. It's millions of people, coming out to protest on that and insisting it's being done. So how can that? Is it up to now? There's still no volume. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, hi, so you can hear me now. Thank you. Initially, this thing was off. So I'm coming, excuse me, please. Sorry about that. So, like I was saying earlier, okay, like I was saying, someone asked me a question about INEC, and I said, look, if you're talking about dismantling INEC, it's not something that a few people are going to do. It has to be millions of Nigerians deciding that they're going to do it and be on the street till it's done. There's a critical number of mass that is always needed in a protest for it to actually yield the result that is needed. So are Nigerians ready to do that one? The second thing also is the fact that Nigerians have to be at a place where they're saying, as we go into INEC, all these people are part of our people. We will tell them not to do things. Let me go back to this thing.
Dr. Judo Basade is also joined with us for this program, but we get all the way from Abuja. Hello, Comrade Aisha. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How is Abuja?
Abuja deal. Well done.
Time no deal for inside. You know, say for that's what they do for worry. Hunger day, you reach your side.
Yeah?
Hunger reach your side.
When you ask that question, I don't ask that question, Bill.
Okay, hunger reach the people when they live around you.
If you say hunger reach the people where they around me, I will tell you say yes, so hunger day. But if you say whether me personally, as my husband they try go work, they can't they give me the food, me share the truth, so I never to see that hunger. But on a very serious note, hunger day, people they suffer. Things for market don't cost pass anything. The kind of hunger wey we get now be say na the hunger wey be say even the people wey get money they cry for the hunger, because if they go market, things wey person dey fit buy before with the small money wey person get, person no dey fit buy am the way they take buy am before, and food wey person go eat, wetin person go get, e no dey. And the thing wey even worse pass apart from say whether the even hunger dey be say as the things come cost more, the money wey person dey get before come pass the money wey person dey get now. You know say na that one na there the main wahala dey, so wey be say if you dey maybe for month now you dey get some work wey you dey do, you dey get like 50k, 100k, 200k, 300k. Now to get that 50k, 100k, 200k, e don hard. You no dey even fit get half. And the things wey dey market, price don double. Some price must say na ×3 now. Now they talk. You can't even get some wey be say na ×10. Now the thing dey for market. So as e dey now, hunger dey where people dey feel am, people dey cry. But Naija people, you know say na pray now we like to pray. We know they like to work, we know they like to demand, we know they like to ask the people where they waste our money, where they use our money anyhow. We know they like ask the question. The people will just sit down, they pray, say may it be their turn, may them they enjoy while the other people they suffer. Now the selfishness where they Naija be that.
The people waiting for government, at least they don't spend 1 year now. From your own assessment, it won't be like say we're not supposed to see some level of improvement for the way they run everything. Because the way things come, they go, as a woman, how you they feel when you they see the way things be before and the way they come be now?
Why I feel as woman? Why I no dey feel as Nigeria? You dey wetin dey feel as man, you dey feel am as Nigeria. No be this Nigeria, all of us dey like this. So first of all, me I don tell una before, people no dey wan hear. No, government no dey Nigeria. The thing wey you get for Nigeria be say people wey rig their way enter office, they just enter there, make dem konobi everything wey they wan konobi, make dem enjoy wetin they wan enjoy, make dem pack wetin they wan pack. Na wetin they go there go do be that. Anybody wey dey expect say somebody go rig election, go do criminality, make e come give am good governance, make e do better thing for the people, well, I no know which one they dey expect. They go dey there, they expect along. As we dey here, so you see these people say na enjoyment galore na dem dey. I see say I get report wey World Bank carry comot. I dey look and dey talk say people wey dey for inside dis thing wey dem dey call am government, me dey call am illegitimate government o, because no be dem suppose dey there. Na force, dey steal their way take carry enter that place. See as dem dey spend money anyhow, dey waste money anyhow. If you talk say country wey be say money no too dey, people no dey fit chop, suffering dey, the first thing wey person dey do no be say all his spending wey dey do go stop am. These people no care, na so dem dey travel anyhow. Dem dey buy presidential jet for themselves. See, Tinubu don go buy presidential. He look like person wey suppose enter presidential jet. He go buy am for himself. He no care say people dey suffer, people dey hungry. They don go build house, 21 billion take renovate house for Kashim Shettima. Kashim Shettima no get house before. The same Kashim Shettima they come now, they talk to us anyhow, they tell us say even in house, Tinubu, your house fine pass Tinubu, your house fine start Tinubu. Now you know sit down there where they come, they use our 21 billion say they do the house. Say Tinubu don go buy better car for himself, where they say that car alone they reach almost 1 billion naira. Wey he buy for himself. He buy yacht, he buy this one. They travel, the money wey they spend. A wife wey no get, wey be say for constitution, office no dey for wife of president. Nothing like first lady office for constitution. Travel wey he don travel, he don use how many, whether na over 900 million the other day wey they say they travel. And this woman, she dey travel reach. She said the thing wey she see for the travel, wey she see wey she fit bring come for us, na say they do asoebi. For which state she take am, whether na Zimbabwe. Say they do asoebi for National Day. Now she ma come talk say October 1st, Nigerians go do asoebi. I don't even know where and where that asoebi. So you see all this suffering full ground, but the people wey dey there, they no get any intention say they want make people get better life. But you see this hunger wey there for us wey be adults, me no dey too feel am for us o. For us wey be adults, na for small children. Because you know say especially from 0 to 5 years, the food wey pikin dey chop, e dey affect im brain, whether the brain fit grow. Now milk, people no fit buy milk, people no fit buy egg, people other thing wey dey call am protein or anything, many people no fit buy. Even beans wey some people see dey argue whether na protein or na carbohydrate, people no fit buy and chop. Wetin go happen to dis our children? We go come get generation of children wey go get stunted growth, wey be say dem no go grow well and dem no go get sense well, because the kind food wey dey suppose dey eat for dem make their brain go develop, wey dey for get sense well, they don deny dem those kind food. That one make e suppose worry all of us.
The question when I want to ask, you say, all these things wey dey happen for this country, so the hardship, where our activists, where our labor, for civilized country, when things they be like this, the way they be for Nigeria, and the civil society people, the labor, and then they come out. They tell government say no. But now only this country, I see say all these people know they want come out. Why? Because me, I believe say now only them who feel say okay, this way government they do so. It's not good. We not take am. We not want am. We will be say the government will listen. But all these people know they come out. Why they will not they sit there to talk for the Nigerians?
So first of all, the thing wey I dey talk, e don pass 5 years now. When me don dey shout say Nigeria does not need more activists. Nigeria need more active citizens. One thing be say many Nigerians dey sit down for house, dey feel say e get some people wey suppose go out go collect tear gas on their behalf. Why you dey collect the tear gas? They go dey abuse you, they go dey insult you. They go say you collect money, you dey chop money, you dey take and do money, you dey take and do this, you dey take and do that one. That one na be number one. So nobody dey go, everybody dey feel the hunger. And as that hunger dey so, everybody gats to comot. And if you wan make something change, for protest to be effective, wey be say you go comot, there has to be a critical mass. E get some percentage, and some people dey say na between 1 to 2% of the of a country's population. Na be say when they hit street, they go comot. Government by fire by force, e go hear am. But now wetin you get be say most Nigeria Nigeria wan sit down for house, then e get few people wey dey call them activists. Na dem go out go stand for street. As they dey do am so, the Nigerians go dey even dey vex, dey abuse them, say they dey block road. You no allow me pass. You go dey protest. So no be say protest wey even na you directly the thing dey affect. People go dey waka pass, they go dey abuse you on top of that one. The ones wey go dey accuse you say you dey chop money, dey take and make money, you dey do this, dem full ground. So first of all, every Nigeria wey know say dey feel am for body, everybody gats to comot. Me dey talk and say the day wey Nigeria ready, all of us we go make ourselves for see. We say bros, you comot, sister you sef comot. Na so we go dey ask ourselves. The other thing wey come dey, bros, you dey hear me? So I see say my screen freeze, so I don't know whether una dey hear me for there. Hello bros, you dey hear me? So I don't know wetin dey happen sha, but e be like say e be like say this thing, my this thing free.
You dey among the worst. And
okay, bros, now una dey e be like say my this thing freeze. Okay. So I dey talk say Nigeria does not need more activists. Nigeria need more active citizens. Citizens suppose feel am for body, know say they will comot. There's demand and supply. On the issue of labor union, honestly, I no get wetin I go talk for that labor union matter, because their own matter don pass garri. I don dey say water don pass garri. Labor union for Nigeria don come be say like say na slaves dey come be. Ordinarily, government dey fear labor union. When labor union talk like this, government dey shake for everywhere for world. Even for this Nigeria, even during military, we see as when the labor union go talk, go stand. Those Pascal Bafia dem time. So even this Adams wey dey do anyhow today, anyhow, when he be labor leader, you know, as when they go talk, when they go stand. But all of a sudden now, this labor wey we can't get, they just be like say they just dey do pair with government. Government just dey turn them anyhow. I don't know wetin come be the thing which hold wey government get over them. But beyond labor union, and the matter no be only for labor union na e end o. You get student union. Before students go stand like this, country dey shut down. Naija dey shut down for student matter. Now we no get student union. Everyone, the one wey we even get myself, na then they come comot go dey protest. They do a solidarity march for government. I never see where students dey do solidarity march for government before, only for Naija. This October wey we dey, so e get some people wey comot say as things dey hard for Nigeria, they comot, they do protest. How many Nigerians join them? Nigerians no gree join them. Na Nigerians stay for house. They dey wait for another person may go collect tear gas on their behalf. Make them where they sit down, they pray to God. May God come help them. When God don't give them everything where they go be great nation. In this October where we dey, so the Nigerian NANS, Association of Nigerian Students, National Association of Nigerian Students, then come out do protest, say they all no be protest, say they do solidarity march for Tinubu. Wetin Tinubu they do for illegitimate administration. So other people, wetin others will come do? Artisans, we get professional bodies where dem dey NMA, MBO, wetin the one of ICAN, the one for engineers, so they full ground. Everybody keep quiet. The ones where they come out, na only when they talk about salary matter, na they come out. They don't forget say bad governance go chop your salary no matter how much you know, how much they give you. Artisans and all of that, market women, na only during politics now they use them. Politicians now they carry them come, they go there, go for, they don't know, say make they come on talk, say things they had. How much they give them, especially that Edo people wey sell their vote. So me wan ask, they have fun and market, the money still dey, make they keep away, because that money they go chop and reach for 4 years. So the suffering dey. But you know the biggest problem wey we get for Nigeria be say, people dey disturb other people. So because of that, they no dey hold government accountable. You go sit down, person go send message to you, person wey you no know, you no ask you, no even tell you good morning. If you even try go say good morning, you no know whether you sick, you well, or whether you chop, you no chop, or you go see long message. The next you go put your account number, you say make you send money to am. The one wey get 5,000 go sell, the one wey get 2,000 go sell, the one wey get, e no go get sense now. Even the Nigerians in diaspora, the other day I do video for them. I say Nigerians in diaspora, me una no dey kill una self with work. Every DC wey una see, una go pack up. Every work wey comot, una go carry, una go work for hours. You know, see Nigerians dey die for warehouse. Person go work so tey e go fall down, exhaustion. They die of exhaustion. They too much work. We dey here, they do holiday, they do this thing, they pray to God, they go church, they go mosque. Friday and Sunday, Nigerians go full church and mosque. We know get say. But you see, then you go dey call your brother wey dey diaspora, wey dey work, you go dey send money. As long as they send those money to us, we no go get sense now. People no go comot. So now the problem wey you get be that we get people wey dey all these religious rulers, because me know they call them leaders, where they tell people say, no protest, no do anything, just dey pray for your own miracle. When you get your own miracle, everything go dey okay. We even see the other day, we even see one religious ruler. Now, as I go talk the matter, now I no go mention your name, but una go know who he be. Where they even telling people say their colleagues and their neighbors go come beg them for food. You see that selfish mentality now all of us get for this Naija. Now make we know dey fit comot, say make we make those demands. Everybody dey wait, say im own go better and people go come beggar. Like me, I dey tell people, I no wan help anybody. You see that thing wey dey tell you, na me I dey feed also family, I dey pay school fees for so. I no wan do one. The one wey I dey do, e dey vex me. I want make people no need my help. The thing wey I dey enjoy, I want make everybody enjoy am. If all of us dey enjoy, nobody suppose beg anybody. Na there e suppose be. But we get some selfish people wey be saying, the mentality wey be say we get be say, people want make they come, they beg them. So everybody dey pray for im own miracle, no dey pray for make country work.
Okay, yes, Comrade Aisha, we salute you for targeting General this morning. But by way of wrapping up, just advise Nigerians when they watch us from all over the world concerning this poverty we don't take over us, and even the inflation and the hunger within the land. Maybe we should be showing love to one another by way of wrapping up.
So it's not about showing love to one another. That's the mistake we always make. We take away. Okay, may I go back to Pidgin English? I don't forget that Pidgin English they speak here. The mistake where we they make, we say we they teach saying na one another. I say they say, oh, love your neighbor as yourself. But you see the way where we did, when you get government, you they give up on everything where you or your sovereignty, as they talk for Igbo, they give unto government. So now government they control our collective wealth, not be individuals. Government get certain things where it's supposed to put in place. There's no how where we go help ourselves out of poverty, because the wealth of the nation, it gets some people where they control them. And as long as now those people they control her, they're supposed to use them for everybody. What in Nigeria go understand be say, they say eternal vigilance is the price for democracy. If you get government, you got to ask them, see what they suppose, you get to check them. If you not check them, they go do anyhow, they go squander on their money anyhow. So time don't reach where people go understand, say, now that government, money they government hand. Nigerian government, we get money for Nigeria, not be say we no get. Oil theft, oil where we get, even if na oil theft alone, the oil where people they steal, they even talk say pass the oil where Nigeria they even get at the end of the day. If all of that they stop and we go get money, if they stop spending, government, the money where government they waste anyhow, every time government go they buy big cars for themselves, for their workers, for their whatever. What did they use those big cars before? It's now for every budget now they buy cars. People they hungry now they buy cars for themselves. no be so na dey buy buses wey people go use. So Nigerians must be interested in governance. No be say you go dey wait and na your fellow citizens dey wait say make e help you. Make government first of all do im own. Na when government don put im own ground, from time to time, then you fit say okay make you show love to each other. But we no go fit take love, no go carry us out of this poverty. Why? Because the collective wealth of the people e dey the hand of government, and na few people dey elect enter there. But the most important thing wey I wan tell people be say if we no fix politics, we no go fit do anything. When election dey come, election na be our miracle, na be the answers to the prayers wey we dey pray to God. When election come and time reach wey we go take vote people wey go work, some people go sit down for house, they go say they no go comot vote, some people go say they go sell their vote. If you do all of this thing, wetin go happen be say the people wey go enter, they go enter there, they go destroy economy, they go chop una money, they go chop our money, they go do anyhow, and the suffering go continue. And no amount of prayer, me don talk this thing because faith without works is dead. If you like pray for money till night, that nothing go happen. If I sit down here no buy jollof rice, no cook jollof rice, no ask anybody for jollof rice, come dey pray say make jollof rice come meet me where I go pray and fast, I no go see am, because God don give me the brain, the hand, the mouth wey I go look for jollof rice myself. Na the things wey be say God no give us capacity to do, now we suppose dey pray to God for. So that prayer, so we dey sit down dey pray all the time, dey wait for another person, dey beg, dey do this, and make we stop am, make we go use the thing wey God don give us. The biggest miracle wey God give us na im be our brain. Other people wey dey use their own, they know better person. Make we use am take get wetin we suppose get. Thank you.
Okay, our sister, senior comrade AishaYesufu, we salute you the time we join us this morning from Abuja. From time to time, we would interact like this. They enlighten Nigerians on wetin they supposed to do. We salute you when you join us this morning.
No, wahala. Thank you so much. Well done, my brother.
All right, the program Good Morning Janda.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to come back. I see someone has been spamming. So let me just take a moment and okay. So now, yeah, I can focus. So there's somebody called YouTube user. That's why you're poor country. You show no love. You're Shia. Please, this one is just somebody that needs help somewhere. And I don't have time, I don't have time with some sort of like, when you see YouTube user. So I think maybe you might need to, how do I put it now? You might need to focus on your English and how to work on it. So because I want to have a conversation with human beings right now. Agbese Chima say it was a live call. Yeah, it was a live call. Blessing say, where can I send a voice note? Honestly, I'm just coming in to see somebody called YouTube user just scamming the whole place. Who get time for that? This thing, I don't have time for this thing. Well, yeah, so that's it. So just talking about the economy and the fact that one of the things that I find very funny is how Nigerians are waiting for some people to come and protest on their behalf. Where are the activists? The same activists you are asking of, these activists put their lives on the line, put their finances on the line, put everything on the line. Yet, oh no, sorry, it was a radio. It's a radio program. Sorry, it's a TV program that I was on. They've already, I've gone off the program right now. Maybe another time, what I would do is I would have made it so that viewers can join, can join here. So the same activists that Nigerians will insult, abuse, malign, make all sorts of accusations to them. Then it's the same activists that they are waiting for to come and protest on their behalf. No, nobody is protesting on anybody's behalf. Anybody that is tired, hit the street. Let's all go and be on the street and ask for the things that need to be asked for. Nobody is anybody's activist. Like me, I always say, people say I'm not an activist. I'm an active Nigerian citizen. I refuse to be nameless, faceless, and voiceless. I give myself I will talk on the issues. I will call out anybody that needs calling out. But the one you will sit down, cross your leg, and you think that people don't have either they don't have work, or they are hungry, or they need something. That's why they are making the march on the street. Now, when we're all ready, we will all hit that street and go out there and do it. Patrick Joseph said, Miss Aisha, good morning. Grew up in Kwanet Jaba. Oh, wow. Like, if this was the best way to reach out to you, I want to talk to you. Oh, my goodness. That's so great. Yeah, I always see people Kwanet Jaba. Okay, after Kwanet Jaba, I grew up in Kwanet. Yeah, the best way to reach me, you can send me an email, which is AishaYesufu at gmail.com. That's the best one. Then let's take it up. Let's take it up from there. Let me even type it down. Let me go to my, so I'm gonna go to YouTube. I'll use my other phone now to go in there and just type this out. That's the best way, to be able to reach me. I'm always so interested when I see people who grew up in that area. I mean, I was like, we made it, we made it, but sadly we left a lot of our contemporaries and our colleagues back there. And sometimes when people say to me, when people say to me, why are you so angry? Why are you so? I know where I grew up for. Growing up in Kwanado, because we were the poorest community, we were treated as if we were not human beings. Government didn't care about us. We were treated shabbily and stuff like that. And for me, it's really crazy. No school, nothing, no future. It's so I take it personal, because even though I was able to escape from that ghetto, there are a lot of my contemporaries who were not able to escape. So it's AishaYesufu at gmail.com. Yep. So I've put it there. Yeah, you can see it there. Okay, so let me just go back a little bit and see some of these. And see some of the comments here. I'm just trying to go back to be sure I did it. Sari Anthony, good morning. The Mamba Project, good morning. Blessed Child, good morning. Agbeseya, I've spoken before, good morning. Afrim melanated woman said, buy YouTube user. Honestly, it's a real buyer. I'm like, what's that? This live broadcast is beautiful. It's long awaited. Honestly, I need to do more of these live broadcasts. We were doing them quite regularly before, and then that was before I took ill, and of course, I just couldn't. I just had to give myself. Zubi, thank you so much for your kind words. And so that's Mom said, I'm from America and in full support protest. So any. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much to you. Oh, Anna, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm late for the party, boss lady. No, you're not too late. We're just coming in. We're just starting. I was just on a program where they were talking about, Nigeria and living in Nigeria, and those and what, how difficult things and what people are actually going through. So it's been Prime Leverage. Thank you so much. Housing the Nation. Aisha, I used to believe that we still have hope in this country, but after the answers and after the result of the last, seeing my own tribe Yoruba shout, I gave up this thing. So let me start by that. Housing the Nation. You see, giving up, like for me, I say it's not an option. You understand? Giving up is not an option. Why do I say this? Give up to what? You understand? If we can't suddenly say we are no longer Nigerians, even if, for example, for those that we jackpot, and that's why I've always said to people, if you have the opportunity to jackpot out of Nigeria, please do it. If you have opportunity to invest out of Nigeria, please do it. Don't say, oh, this, I'm saying, no, do it. There are some of us that are not going to leave. We'll sit here and be fixing the country. The issue is that the people who are destroying Nigeria, the only reason why they succeed is that they never give up. You get? Those of us, those who want Nigeria to work, they easily give up. We easily give up. Small thing like, I've been doing this for 10 years, I've been doing it for 2 years, I've been doing this for 20 years, I'm giving up. No. We must be as consistent as they are. If they are not giving up, we cannot give up. Good must be more tenacious than evil. You understand? So the thing is to stay on and keep going. Like some people, for example, let's use a dual election. A lot of people refuse to come out for a dual election because they have given up. They feel they are not going to. But I said to them, by not coming out for a dual election, you know you are a registered voter. You refuse to come out, they will use your ballot paper. And then the people that will come out are the people that are going to sell their votes. And when they do it, whether you like it or not, the result, the consequence of that decision that was made on election, they will affect every one of us. So you give up and then what? It's only a matter of time you will come up. Oh, I've used this analogy before, I will use it. I've always been on the bigger side. I'm fat. I'm talking to myself now. And I've been struggling to lose weight since 1997. I think 1997 or 1998. I think it started in 1997 before my marriage, because I wanted to, before my wedding, I wanted to lose weight before my wedding. I got married in 1990. And so every time I will go to the gym, there are days that I go to the gym. Sure, there was a particular day I paid for gym for, was it 1 year? I went to the gym. The first month, after struggling, I was not eating. I was only taking pepper soup. I would go to gym. I came. I added weight. I just got angry and I never went back to the gym again. The whole subscription I paid for that 1 year ended up. Sometimes I will go. Sometimes I will lose weight. And then you know what's happening? You will add the weight. I will be angry. I will leave. But guess what? Like I say to people, I will still come back. If you like, go away. If you like be doing, body positivity, you will still come back when you're done. So I always tell people, fighting for a good nation is like losing weight. You can't afford to give up. If you give up, you will still come back. You give up when you are 30, you will still come back when you are 50. Because you are there. And the problem won't stop. And it's not as if because you gave up, then some people will now come and then they will not say, okay, these people, they've given up, let's give them good governance. They won't. You see what is happening in Nigeria today? If we don't, it will worsen if we don't take time. If we give up, they will continue to do it and they will do it freely. I was saying to someone, I would rather somebody defeat me than for me to defeat myself. What do I mean? Yes, the election, they will say, might be rigged. Yes, the election, they will say, oh, the results will be written, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. Let them suffer and write that result. Let them suffer and buy vote. Let them suffer and rig it. Rather than for us not to come out and then they won't even need to rig. They'll just bring their family members to vote for them and that's all. Because election, the way election goes, especially in Nigeria, where you have the first by the post kind of election, who has the highest number? Even if it's 2 people that voted, the election has held. We don't have a situation where you say, oh, you must have so percentage before you can. We don't have it. So giving up, if you give up, you will still be there. Even if you leave Nigeria, even if you japa, you are still a Nigerian whatever. You are either Nigerian, American, Nigerian, Canadian, Nigerian this, Nigerian that. And I always say to people, even for those who are in japa, there is still a difference. For example, if you are a Canadian, Nigerian, who is now a Canadian citizen, you have dual citizenship, you are Nigerian, Canadian. The way you are looked upon is different from the way that a French Canadian or American Canadian or British Canadian is looked upon. Why? Because for those ones, they feel that, oh, they came there because they want to. But you, they will say because you have to. You are running away from a country that is not good. So, but if Nigeria is working, it adds more prestige to you. People know, yes, I'm Nigerian and I'm also Canadian. I'm Nigerian and I'm also American. I'm Nigerian, I'm also Ghanaian. They know Nigeria is working. Nigeria is the great country that it's supposed to be. So because of that, we just have to, keep pushing, keep doing. Every nation that you see, whether US, Canada, whatever, UK, they all went through this process that we are going to. In the 20th century, early 20th century, like 1920, 1930, 1910 and so, it was the mafia that were controlling American politics. It was business people that were controlling it. I remember there was one particular, that was before they did. Is it Sherman Act, or the one that they do when they broke up businesses? Can't remember what that act that is it the Antitrust Act or something that they did, there was one CEO that boasted and said that the Congress was in his pocket, and it got the people outraged, because really at that time the Congress used to be in their pockets. The Congress was in their pockets, in the pockets of business people. They are the ones that determine they do anyhow, they can do anything. That was during the time of Standard Oil, before they now broke down and demanded that Standard Oil had to be broken into pieces. So these countries have also gone through the same thing, but it's people that sat down and worked for it. Like before, bribing and corruption was so rife within the American police. You understand? It was even, there was this thing I read where the person who really started fighting it was that the people who were not taking bribe were the ones who were shamed. And so he felt, no, that's wrong. If you look at the FBI, whatever, it's people that cleaned them up. It's people that did all of this. So where Nigeria is today, it's not a place where you say that, oh, we can't do it with this thing. Let's not give up. Let's continue. The thing is that we must have coconut head, as to say, you, if you are not tired of doing nonsense, if you are not tired of destroying Nigeria, I will be tired of coming after you. I will be tired of doing the things that you need to do. But for me, one of the things that I refuse to do now is I refuse to enable people's refusal to hold their government accountable. If you don't hold your government accountable, enjoy what you are enjoying. If you write me and you see somebody, you just sit down, people are just sending you messages. They send you messages, they need this help, they need that one. Oh, I'm hungry, my children have not eaten this one, I'm sick, I'm that one. Before, especially before 2019, I will send you money, I will send it. But I just realized that's nonsense. That's we enabling bad behavior. People will sit down, instead of holding government accountable, they will be holding their fellow citizens accountable. No. I said it before, I said we cannot crowdfund our way into a good healthcare system. Somebody is sick, somebody needs a kidney transplant, is GoFundMe. They are raising money for dialysis for whatever. There are countries where people can get dialysis for free. Why can't Nigeria be that country? Why are we wasting money on governance? Even if you don't subsidize anything, subsidize health. Let people be able to have good health care, this thing. Nigerians will not demand for that, but they will want their fellow this thing. So I have stopped that. If you are coming to here, I'll say sorry. Go and meet your elected officials. Go and ask them for help. Go and tell them you're hungry, because they don't know you're hungry. And when we tell them you're hungry, they keep telling us that, oh no, I refuse to be stopgap for people that refuse to hold their people accountable. That's one thing I'm very so, I know they even me, so I don't send anybody. And that's why even Nigerians in diaspora, I've said to Nigerians in diaspora, you see that money that you people are working so hard for and sending money to us anyhow, sometimes it's spoiling us. So I tell you, it's spoiling us a lot. Because people are waiting. The person will sit down here, it's not working, it's not doing anything, or they'll be doing anyhow, because they have people that are paying the school fees of their children, of their this. Look, I have one that I'm paying the school fees of two of his children. He's on scholarship on another wanted. Guess what? The guy go marry another wife. You can't feed your family. You can't give your family, even before things became this expensive, you can't feed his family and give them, good, as in meal, food and meat. The children, is when they come to my house that they eat food and meat, and they will tell you that's when they eat rice and meat. And when they come during holidays or something. And yet this same person has gone to marry a second wife. And you are there, you are the one paying school fees for his children, the ones he can't take care of. So that's enabling that. I tell you, some of the things, if you hear some of you, it gets you so angry. But for me, when it comes to education, I don't joke with education, because if not for education, I won't be here talking to you. So I like, you just do something, I like, it's not because of you. Even like the way when I was paying that school fees after the guy got married, the thing pained me. I don't be saying no pay me. I'm like, I'm here paying somebody's children's school fees. He's there sleeping with different women. As he's making choice now. Because that's when you enable people, then they get to a place where they can't even fight for themselves. They can't even stand for themselves. They can't even do anything for themselves. You're telling somebody to fix Nigeria. The person is telling you that it's only God that can fix Nigeria. And the next breath, the person is asking me, please, can you give me this money? I'll tell you, no, it's God that will fix your problem. Why are you asking me? Why didn't you just stay at home and be praying? Why are you taking action to ask me, but you won't take action for Nigeria to work? Nah, those are the things. For me, I've stopped that thing there. I know I say, me and the tell person, if you like, call me wicked. That's your personal business. And some of them, you see some with like, some with sense of entitlement, or if I should sit down and tell you the entitled this thing, I used to enable it before, because now I don't at all. I don't. And I tell some people, I say, look, if God did not punish you for you not helping yourself, God will not punish me because I did not help you. No, because you too refuse to help yourself. So why should I be punished because I didn't help you? Sometimes in helping, we sort of like we sort of like enable people to not actually stand up and do this thing. People that you give people money to do business, you give people money to do this, they just eat it. And you are like, you are helping them, you are not doing that thing. You are holding your tummy. You are saving. The thing that me, I no go feed. I go feed. This thing is too expensive. Why I go do it? You say person where you go do it. You don't care because you know say the money they come from. So you know they work out. That's just it. Hello, Jumbo Harry. Thank you. Free melanated woman. Exactly. Thank you so much. See your coconari of Vevekuve. Now serious of Vevekuve matter. Anna, thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm struggling myself. I learned my lesson. No, you have to. Because Travis say angry black witch. Yes, of course. So, welcome to the coven. Welcome and joining us in the coven. This is an angry black witch that has you as my coven member. Honestly, you have to have sense. Otherwise, these people will use your head. There was one time, I think this was like maybe something around 2000 and is it 8 or now something. This woman, her husband used to come and teach, lesson teacher for my children. Malam used to come and do Quranic lessons and everything. And so all of that I helped this woman. She didn't have anything to do, gave her money to start business and whatever. Guess what? That's what this woman ate the whole money. When I got to find out later that she will do tea and put, this thing they used to say, put a whole tin of milk, me where I did have never done that thing. As of that time, I had never done it. It was something that I said, let me even try what is in this thing. Spent it all. And the most annoying part is that, look, you deprived yourself, because there are certain that I had to tell some people. I said, look, I'm not doing this thing because I have so free money that I don't know what to do. I'm doing it because of sacrifice. I look at it as, okay, instead of me doing this, this money would help this person's education, will help this person's I just felt that people just sat down and they took advantage of that. Nah, I don't do it. I'll just tell you who has. I tell you, I'll just say, sorry, I don't do it anymore. Go and meet the people you elected into office. Honestly, me, I don't enable that entitled mentality. I don't do it anymore. And one of the things also that people always add, because sometimes they try to emotionally blackmail, nobody is helping. It's only you that used to help. I was like, no, I'm not helping. I don't want to have good name. Because me, the kind of person I am, anything I'm doing, if I'm not, the day I'm not doing it with happiness, the day I don't want to do it, I won't do it. Because I'm not doing anything for anybody. I don't want anybody to like me. I even like it when people don't like me, because it's freedom. Don't like me. I get to be who I am. This one I say, let me do it so that people will not say. Let people say. I want people to say why I'm happy. I don't want people to say why I'm not happy. So that's the way it is. Exactly. Those ones are getting yachts, getting luxury cars, getting this one. They will even be making excuses for them and say that, they are supposed to get it. Meanwhile, every month they are collecting your sadaka, they are collecting your 10%, they are collecting your tithes, collecting your sadaka. Why would you not? That one of this. Oh my goodness. Girl MD, thank you so much. God bless you and keep you strong. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. God bless you. And so for me, then they will not say that, the person, this one is helping. And they say, no, I don't want to. You tell somebody, the person is saying, no, God will fix Nigeria. God will fix your problem now. Is God not all able? Is God not all able? God said we should go out and help yourself for them to help us. But Nigerians want to see that. I want everybody to this thing. Oh yes, the Mamba Project said Nigerian parents need to teach their children the principles of money to empower their thinking at their own. You're very right. You're very right. And for me, financial literacy is also some of the things that I talk about a lot, and I do teach that a lot. And so it's something that honestly parents need to teach that. Parents need to do it a lot. Empower your children, put them in schools. Like for my kids, I still call them kids now. They are now young adults, right? My son is 25, my daughter is 22. They started attending financial literacy boot classes, I think from the age of 8. My son was 8, my daughter was maybe 6. So even the books, reading books and stuff like that. And this particular period that we are in, that is tough in Nigeria, please parents, let your children know the financial situation. Let them know. Sometimes ask them for advice. You'll be shocked how children, the kind of great advice they can give to you. Teach them all these principles so that when they grow up, they understand that it's part of life. Sometimes you have times that money is not that there, and then you can overcome it, and they see you do it. Because most times that issue of financial literacy, it's not taught in school, and most times families don't talk about money. They feel either, I don't know why, discuss it, teach it, learn it. That's what it really helps. What's the secret of your boldness, especially in speaking against the ills in government? God is faithful TV. Okay, so I don't have any secret. I don't even know. I would just say I was born this way. I've always been this way right from as a child. Because I remember my dad will always talk about when I was like, I think, was it 4 or thereabout? One day I walked up to him because we had neighbors. My dad was a student then. I think he was in nursery school. He was a student in Kaduna. My mom had the business they were doing, and he had this motorbike. And there was a neighbor that we were both in the same school, and they would take us there, that the father was looking at that. They were treating me anyhow. So I walked up to my dad one day and I said to him, if it's not going to be taking me to school, I won't go to school anymore. But I would say for me, so I've always been somebody who spoke, but it got me into lots of trouble. I chopped beating as a child. I was beaten a lot. I grew up in the, the Nigeria context where they will tell you that you're not supposed to speak up, you're not supposed to ask questions. I will always ask a question. I will always speak up. I refuse to, not say anything or just allow, people just walk over me like that. I will stand. But I always look at worst case scenario. I'll say whatever it is. I think of the worst case scenario and I'll say, no wahala, I can stand it. I was less than 10 when I said to myself, the worst thing any human being can do to me is to kill me. And that is not the worst thing because I'm going to die anyways. Do you get? I was a child less than 10 because when they are flogging me, I don't move. I was that stubborn. I was a very stubborn child. I had my mind. I don't care. And if I would say the truth. And I never sought for validation. Maybe these are secret. I don't know whether these are secret, but this is how I've never sought for validation. That thing when they say, oh, this is a good child. I've never wanted to be called good child. My immediate junior sister was the model child. And they would do anything. And they knew me, my mouth and everything. So everybody say, Aisha, just leave her alone. We don't want Aisha's trouble. If you are beating me, I will stand like this. I won't move. I won't give you the joy of saying you break me. Sometimes there was a day my uncle, when I was living with him, he cut the branches of a tree, almost cut off all this, flogging me. I won't move. When you're done, I'll look at you. Are you done? I'll just move on. That's how stubborn, I was. But I always think about, what's the worst thing you would do? Anyway, no problem. Like when I was in the university, I always say to myself, the worst thing that will happen to me is that they will expel me. And if they expel me, I will go and start again. I'll go to another school and apply and start again. So I was told that somehow they never did expel me in school. Even when I was in the university, there are some of my classmates. When I'm at the admin block, they will say, no, they don't, Aisha, we can't start with you. Your mouth, you say this thing. Because if a lecturer does anything, I will call you out. I will say it. But at the same time also, I'm also very respectful. I obey the law. I obey rules and regulation. I've always been like that. If they say here somebody is not supposed to do this here, I don't do it. So for me, I'm always mindful. I'll follow the rules. But if you cross me in spite of that, then I will do this anyhow. Because I don't want a situation whereby, when you are in the wrong, you don't have mouth to talk. That's one thing. You won't have mouth. There are a lot of people who is that they are bold. It's not even they are bold, they have the courage, whatever. But they can't speak because of one thing they've done or the other. So you have to be mindful of, if you're going to speak on issues like that, you must hold yourself to higher standards. You must ensure you are not doing something that you're not supposed to do. And I'll give you I'll give you an example. Recently, a girl reached out to me. She wanted to run for her SUG presidency. And so when she called me, okay, I said, okay, fine. I gave her pointers. I said, you can do. Hello, everyone. I think we're back. I don't know what happened. It just suddenly just sort of like went off. Hi, let me know if we're back, if you can hear me. Quiet said, I'm shocking my farm on this side of 50. I'm telling you, otherwise, if you don't do it, they will use your head and be doing this thing. So, okay, I haven't forgotten what my train of thought. Hello, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, I can hear you. Okay, yes. So, I haven't forgotten. Okay, what was it that I was? I can't remember what it was. Just remind me if you know what exact train of thought. I had to talk to someone. Oh, thank you so much. God is faithful. TV. So the network just went off for a bit. But the thing is that we have to. You just have to do. Okay, I remember now. So this lady reached out to me. The lady who is going to run for office. Their school had never had a female SUG, whatever. So she wanted me to go talk to the VC or whatever. I was like, okay, no, whatever we do it the right way. So there was a day she came to me, see what these people, her contemporaries are doing, the normal election kind of underhanded way. So I called her, I said, look, let me tell you something. I said, you're a young girl and you have such a bright future ahead of you. One thing you must never do, don't partake in criminality. Don't say because you want to win this election, then you go and do some underhanded things. I say it will haunt you for the rest of your life. I say it's better you lose this election honorably. Lose this election honorably and know you did the right thing, but you didn't win, and move on with your head held high. I say if you do things that you're not supposed to do right now, it will haunt you for the rest of your life. Someone will have a hold over you. And that's why you see many people can't speak up. Many people can't say, because there are certain things that they've done that if you begin to talk anyhow, those things are going to come out in the light of the day. And so she went to, but guess what? She won the election. When she came to me, she was like, oh, I say, you see, I say, it's better. I say, if you had done those things, now you will say it's because of those things that you want. So it's better you do your thing honorably. So I would say part of it also is the fact that always ensure you're doing the right thing. Always ensure you don't have anything that you'll be afraid of, or somebody will go and check something. So just be law abiding, do the right thing, be honorable, be ethical. You don't have anything to fear. And at the end of the day, it's always a matter of, we must be ready to pay a price. For me, I'm ready to pay the price with my life. And so when people see courage is not the absence of fear. It's not that you are not afraid that you will be killed. It's that I can't remember, there was a quote where someone said courage is not the absence of fear, but it's that in spite of the fear you go on. When I'm in Nigeria most of the time, I do travel a lot. I love to travel. I go out, and when I'm in Nigeria, constantly I'm tensed and waiting for a bullet that might either go through my head or my body or whatever. That's how I live. But I'm like, oh yeah, whenever it happens, it happens. That's why for me, I always try to live my life as if today is my last day on earth. Every day I take it like that. I don't go about this thing. In Nigeria, I'm always like, I could be abducted, I could be this, I could be that. It's only when I travel out, the moment I travel out of Nigeria, not even African country, when I'm more in the West, that I relax. I don't relax because I don't think that something can happen to me. Of course, something can happen to me, but I know that if something happens there, they're going to investigate to find out what really happened. But in Nigeria, nobody's going to investigate nothing. That's just it. And I always say to people, I say, look, it's not for me. I feel that yes, I feel that yes, you're gonna kill me, but I'm not gonna make it easy for you. So I'll put in the security measures that I know I can put, so that I want you that when you finally get me, say, this woman is mad. See how hard she made it difficult for us to get to us. I don't want a situation whereby you are just getting me just like that. No, it doesn't make sense now. It shouldn't make sense. So those are the things. So for me, it's all about just being ready to say, I'm ready to pay this price. If you're able to conquer your fear, whatever is the worst thing on earth. And I tell people, I say, look, there was a time that I was having, I think it was 2020, February, that myself and Nasiru El-Rufai, we had a social media fight, Twitter fight. And a lot of people were like, oh, Aisha, you should be afraid. You know, you have a lot of your properties in Kaduna. What if they go and demolish it? I was like, let him try it. Let him try it. I will go after his own too. Then we can't be living in court. And for me, I also think about, because all my investments are in Nigeria. As of this year, all my investments are in Nigeria, because it was such a foolish decision. And I tell people, please don't make the mistake that I made. I was so foolish that I felt when I could have invested outside, I had opportunities. There were people who brought these things to me. Oh, I shall come and do this. But I felt that, why should I go and be building houses in other people's houses, countries, when my people need houses? So my mentality was not just, I wasn't thinking as a business person. I was thinking of, my people need to have houses. I even have here in 2010, one of my goals was that I will need to build, is it houses? I can't remember. Okay, I think it's over there. There's this book that I have where I write things that I'm gonna do. So in my building, this was, I wanted to build houses for 20 families every year from 2011. You understand? So I felt my people needed house, but that was a foolish thing to have done, to have all your investments, and you see the economy going on and stuff like that. But I always say to them, even if you take away everything I have, I will not be ashamed of carrying tree on my head and hawking pure water on the streets of Nigeria. But what I will never do is that I will never come to you and beg you for anything. I will never come to your office and ask for contract or ask for money or ask for whatever. I will never do it by the grace of God. I would rather walk my bones off, and I know I will rise up again from there. So these are some of the things also. Like, I'm still answering the question of that person who said to me, how do I find the voice? And one thing, yes, very important, I don't ask anybody for nothing. You see, I have people who are my country. I have friends that were friends because they become ministers, they become this, they become that. The moment you enter into that position, hi, when we say hi, you see that thing to go and, for example, Bosu Tijani is like, it's like a brother. I mean, me and Bosu Tijani, we sit down, we do this thing, we are all this thing. He's a minister now. Since he became a minister, I've never picked up the phone to call him. Never. Festus Keyamo was my go-to person if we needed any advocacy law, this, that. When he became minister, I think, oh no, the one time, was it? I don't know whether he had become a minister then. The last time I know I spoke to him on phone was, hello, sorry, I don't know what happened. I think maybe my network finished on this phone, so I'm using this thing, hotspot from my other phone, and so it port from my other phone, and so a call come in on a live show. Okay, a call I'll take it off. So I was saying, like, so I have a lot. Like, sometimes they want to, some people want to be sitting with someone. Like, I just stay away. I don't even want to know what you're doing, what you're not doing. I just find my level. So for me, that gives me my independence. I don't know. I'm going to share something, a very funny story. I'm gonna share a very funny story. I'm gonna share a very funny story. You know, during the when we went for the appeal court judgment, you know, I was there for the appeal court judgment hearing that of Peter during the presidential election. So I represented Peter Obi. He didn't come on that day. This then Shetima were there. Shetima was there. All these other APC people, APC chairman, APC whatever. Nuhu Ribado was there also. So while we were sitting, I know it was a very long day from morning to evening. I think it was like 13 hours or 14 hours we spent in the court. And so I didn't have food. I didn't bring in food. I didn't even think it was going to take that long. Because on that day, I was even supposed to have a surgery. So I was almost like I was starting to tell the man that I would go there and come for the surgery. Then later I was like, I just cancelled it. Luckily, I didn't know it was going to take that long. I thought it maybe like 2 hours. They will give us the judgment. Everybody will go. So this person, so the APC people, you know, they brought in food, they were eating drinks, and then they were sharing whatever. The first time this person gave me, was it water? What's his name? Nuhu Ribadu. So he passed it, I was like, no. Then the later, and they kept passing the food to me. I was like, no. I was like, oh no, thank you, no. I'm very particular about. I can be weird though. Me anything. So then later, then Nuhu Ribadu, of course, when we meet, we do hi because Nuhu Ribadu used to be. It was the reason why I started voting in Nigeria again. You know, when he was EFCC chairman, Nuhu Ribadu ran for president. He ran for president in 2011. That was why I got my voters. And the first time I voted in Nigeria was 1993. And the election was cancelled, Abiola's election. So that thing, I vowed I will never vote in Nigeria again. So I would say I gave up on Nigeria then. I just turned my back on Nigeria. But like I said to people, you still come back again. So 2011, when Nuhu Ribadu was running for office, I decided to get my voters and I voted for him. And I didn't vote for Jonathan. I didn't vote for Buhari. I voted for Nuhu Ribadu. And so he always that anytime we see, we always had this, you know, Aisha, you know, we talk, we greet and stuff like that. So it was not like he looked at me and said, Aisha, take this drink. You've not eaten since. I'm the one giving you. And I looked at it. I said no, because then he was now already. He was the national security advisor, and I said no. I said I won't collect anything from you, so that tomorrow you'll be doing something anyhow. I won't have mouth to talk to you because I've collected drink. Everybody started laughing on that. Everybody started laughing. It's just, I said no, but that's the way I am. So these are also something you have to put a demarcation. There can't be palling, and then you will not be able to, you know, talk the way you need to talk to someone. Gwen Cooper, hi. Ene Ule, thank you. Well done. Thank you, Aisha, for your energy. Keep fighting for that. Later, they will understand hard work. But now say, thank you so much. I bet they don't take light again. No, it's not light. Sorry, it was my phone. I actually had a call coming. Someone was trying to reach me. I don't know what happened. I think whether the data had finished in this one. I'm actually surprised because I thought there was. So I'm doing hotspot from another phone. Free Melanated say it's wisdom to invest in Nigeria than USA. Well, it depends. It depends. You know, it's investment in Nigeria was supposed to be good, but this whole issue of the exchange rate, the way our money is going down, so that's what is really affected it. For example, property that you built with for $1 million in Nigeria in 2010 or thereabout, you can't, if you want to sell it now, you can't get that $1 million. You understand? In 2010, $1 million was like how much now? No, I even say 2010, maybe $1 million was around 200 or one something. No, 100 and something thousand. That was $1 million, right? Yeah. It was 220 now per dollar. It was that amount. Now it's about 1 point something billion. $1 million is 1 point something billion naira. So how do you for you can't sell it that way. So you've literally lost money, even though the value has gone up in naira, whatever property you have, but in actual forex sense, it's really gone down. So it's a whole lot this thing. But I say to people, okay. Yeah, you can always send it to my Peter Idogeni. Write to my email. My email is AishaYesufu@gmail.com. It's it's AishaYesufu@gmail.com. I wrote it down earlier. Maybe I probably should have pinned it. The way I spell my name, AishaYesufu@gmail.com. Just send me an email. Then ability to act in spite of fear. Be brave means facing your fears and continue to move forward even when you feel scared. Yeah, that's it. That was the quote that I was looking for. True, Amamba, you keep going. I mean, I tell people there are so many times that I've done last prayer. I'm sure the day I'm going to die, I don't even know how that last prayer is going to be like, because I've said so many last prayers that I'm like, oh my goodness, you're still here. Protests we've gone to, thought you're never going to come back. When we did that NSAS protest at the this thing, that picture that went viral, that was not even my most this thing moment of that day. It was when when they shot the tear gas, everybody had run away and I refused to run away, and I just held my hand, checked there was no, and I was walking away slowly. Police were shooting at me. I literally thought I was going to die that day. I could just hear the back, back, back. What I know, I prayed to God and I said, God, please, the bullet that will go through it, let it go through my heart and let me die instantly. Because I said, I don't want a situation whereby I will be on the floor in pain and a policeman will stand over me and be gloating. For me, that was what I was just praying to God, and I was just that you will not be. I saw something. I'm really having a bit of network issue. I might need to. I will end this thing soon, and go on probably to just correct, to just fix it. But I think we probably need to do more of this, the live, and just have a particular day, maybe wake up in the morning and do this at 8 in the morning and get it done. But it's something that I think we actually need to do. So that's it. So sometimes it's not that you're not afraid. Yes, in spite of the fear, you will go on. Because for me, even when people ask me, I always say this. I say, look, for me, death is not when I can no longer breathe in oxygen and bring out carbon dioxide. Death for me is when I no longer speak because I'm afraid to die. Then I will know that I've truly died. So that's it for me. So I want to have my voice, and by the grace of God, I'm going to have my voice at the end. And I'm like, what is it that people will say? You just wait and just allow people to just shut you up so that you don't have a voice, you don't have anything. I don't want to be that. Moreover, now I'm over 50. I mean, man, my kids are grown. My youngest child just finished university. She's now working. So they are adults. They can take care of themselves and whatever. I mean, life is life. Let's be life in Jerry. Well done, everyone. It's been an amazing time being with you guys. Girl MD, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate this. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. Anna, also thank you very much. Anna, thank you so much. I really appreciate it also, and I don't take it, for granted. So we will be rounding up now. I think we've done over an hour. So yes, so free free melanated woman, thank you so much. I really thank you for your great words. Emmanuel Ofia say, can you give us time when next conversation? Yes, I think I need to do that, right? This one was actually impromptu because of this radio program that I promised someone, and I put it. I mean, what's today? Today is Friday?
Yeah, 18th.
Or maybe we should do it like Fridays in the morning. Would that make sense? Maybe let's say Friday morning, we just meet and just talk, 8 a.m. Or should we make it Friday? Should we make it evenings? Should we make it morning? Which one is preferable? Or maybe we have some that we do morning and have some that we do evening. I'm actually supposed to start a live program. I don't know why I've not started live with Aisha. We used to do it before my YouTube account was taken down. If you guys remember, I used to do that, and then That was every Saturday at 5 p.m. We used to have live program. Maybe that's what I need to go back to. That I used to bring in guests and we'll talk. And then during one of the show, we had some people come in and compromise it. And then this, okay, Edna Ule says every Friday's evening, meet and talk. Okay, I think Friday, okay, Othia says Friday morning. So we have Friday morning, we have Friday evening. But I think we can do something. Maybe the evenings could be like the one of Saturday, bring in guests, and then maybe Fridays will be the one that just talk one-on-one and just have this thing. So thank you so much, guys. It's really been amazing talking to you all. And I loved when we used to do our live sessions, talk about financial literacy and stuff like that. And let's see how it goes. So we'll look at this Friday and see whether Friday mornings are going to work. We might do Friday mornings, and the Saturday one will be bringing in guests. I need to go back to it. I think I'm still, maybe in my mind, I'm still hungover because it was during a live session that we had some hackers came in and started showing pornography. We off the we put it, or we changed it in our Zoom, but unfortunately we did remove it for two, and then YouTube shut down my account, and it took a lot for me to get my account, my account back. So I've just been maybe a bit wary of that whole thing. But I think I need to have, because we're having good conversation, we need to go back there and have those great conversations. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for those of you who sent in bonuses and super thanks. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless you all for those of you who joined and listened. It's been amazing. Onyeka Kachima, continue in this way. You're helping the thank you. For me, it's like Nigeria belongs to all of us. Giving up is not an option. It's not something that, not at all. It's not an option at all. We keep fighting for Nigeria because it's not easy. Even the people that are there, they didn't get it easy. Some of them have been fighting, working on it for over 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. So why do we think that we just work for it for 8 months and we'll get in there? We must stay on. Travis Joe, thank you. For me, anything. For me, there's one thing I always, and I think I'm going to round up this conversation about on this. When some people ask me, how do I have thick skin? How do I love myself, and I have enough love for myself. I accept myself for who I am. I don't seek for validation. And for me, one thing I believe is that insults and praises are people's opinion about me. They are not my reality. If somebody praise me and pray for me and I don't get angry, why should somebody insult me and curse me and I get angry? They are all their people's opinion. What I do is that I don't allow the praises get to my head, neither do I allow the insults get to my heart. And so I stay grounded and I do what I'm doing. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for being here, and hopefully every Friday we meet. Hopefully next week Friday, 8 a.m. Let's have another conversation. Whether 8 a.m. or 9 p.m. now, 9 a.m. We'll see. No, 8 a.m. might work out better. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Bye. See you again next week Friday at 8 a.m. God willing. Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And also thank you, Girl MD. Bye.